Is 10,000 hours all you need for world-class performance? According to Malcom Gladwell in his book Outliers, people who become world-class have 10,000 hours of practice. It sounds great, but unfortunately, it's really not true. The research that Malcom Gladwell cites is from a scholar named Anders Ericsson, who primarily was looking at musicians. He wondered, these great violinists, what had happened? A lot of them had 10,000 hours of practice before they were age 20. But a lot of them didn't. Their practice was an important part of what made them successful. And we have a great article that goes in depth on this research and other factors that seem to apply. Somewhere between 4 and 24% of success in whatever field seems to come just from practice. But all practice is not equal. And this is one of the big problems with Gladwell's assertion. You can do something for many, many hours and practice being bad at it. The trick is to practice in a way that helps you be better. And this requires a certain combination of our mental focus, our emotional focus, and the actions that we take. Very often, the best practice is going to be supported by a coach or another ally who's going to help you pay attention to the specifics of what's not working and develop strategies about what to try. What we've found in our research on practice is that one of the keys is to have a specific area that you're working on and feedback and data that tells you if you're improving. So, for example, if you want to improve your emotional intelligence, it's not enough to just practice emotions for 10,000 hours. Take an assessment, use a coach, get feedback, find out how you're impacting others, and then pick one specific area to work on. And one of the absolute keys to good practice is intentional focus. One antidote to Malcom Gladwell's myth of 10,000 hours comes from the research on growth mindset. Many people misunderstand growth mindset, and there are all of these oversimplified claims. But the fundamental idea is, do you see yourself and others as learners? Do you see yourself and others as growing, as capable of improving? A central part of practice is knowing that you're gonna get better. Actually, often the best practice involves failing a lot, trying something hard and not being able to do it. And then you need that growth mindset to be able to say, I'm going to overcome this. I'm going to get better. I can't do it yet. One of the big obstacles to effective practice is not really knowing why you're doing something. In 6 Seconds Work on Emotional Intelligence, we think a lot about purpose and how are we going to use the things that we're practicing in terms of our own and others' emotions to help us move towards that long-term goal. When you have that why, when you have that clarity of purpose that maybe you'll never achieve, but you're moving toward, that helps you focus your practice, not just today, but over the days and days and days that it takes. Because one thing that Gladwell did get right, you're not going to be great at something without practice. Now it's your turn. What are you going to practice and how?